Good morning, boys and girls. It's good to be with you again. Let's have our morning hug. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful week, and I hope that you'll be able to get outside some and play. Maybe when you go home, or your teachers will take you for a walk or take you on the playground, and you can have a nice time in the sun. Now today, we're going to read a book about a train. And a train is a mode or way of transportation. Just like a car and a truck, a train can carry people. It can carry supplies or lots of different things. But the thing that runs a train is an engine. The engine is up front and there is an engineer. And then depending on what's on the train, people can go from one place to another on a train. They can sleep on a train. They can eat on a train and travel all over the United States. So we're going to have a story this morning about a little train. Now, this train is going to talk, and these trains in the story, which is going to make it a make-believe story. And you know how Mrs. Deitz likes the make-believe stories with a lesson. And this one's going to have a lesson to it. Listen and see if you can figure out what the lesson is. Now, during the story, I'm going to want you to help me. I want you to be a train. So I want you to take your hands and make a fist. Put your elbows against your side and go chuck, chuck, chuck. And if we want our train to go faster, we can go chuck, 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 chuck. Mrs. Deitz will tell you when it's time to make your train. So let's listen to the story. The name of our story is The Little Engine That Could. Chug, chug, puff, puff, puff. Ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train. See the train? And we have the engine pulling all of the train. Let's see what this train is going to have in it. She had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, toy giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls, dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls, dolls with brown eyes and brown curls. See the train going over the bridge? And here's the giraffe and the bear and the elephant. There was the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toy engines, airplanes, tops, picture puzzles, books, and every kind of thing that boys and girls could want. See the dolls and the clown dancing? And over here we have all the toys. There's a truck, there's an airplane. We can see lots of toys and lots of books. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges, red-cheeked apples, bottles of milk for their breakfast, fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops, and lollipops for after-meal treats. We have the oranges and the apples. And all the good candy over here that we can have after we eat a good meal. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels just wouldn't turn. Let's see if we can help them turn. Chuck, chuck. They're not turning even with us helping. where were all those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain? What were they going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine, said the funny little clown, who jumped out of the train. Let's ask him to help us. So all of the dolls and toys cried out together. See the train? And this train is number 7. And here's the shiny new engine. Let's see if that shiny new engine can help. Please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or any food to eat unless you help us. See, all the animals are asking the engine to help. But the shiny new engine snorted. I pull you? I am a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you ever dreamed of. My train had sleeping cars with comfortable beds, a dining car where people could eat, and other cars in which people could sit down in nice soft chairs and look out of a big window. I pull the likeness of you? Indeed not. Well, he wasn't being very nice to them, was he? And I don't think he's going to help. Let's see what happens. The train, the passenger train, the big one, went off to the roundhouse. Now, a roundhouse is a place where trains go when they're finished running for the day and they need to go and just be quiet. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. Then the little clown called out, "The passenger train isn't the only train. See here, the passenger train leaves, but here's coming another one." Here's another engine coming, a great big strong one. Let's ask him to help us. The little toy clown waved his flag and the big strong engine came to a stop. Please, oh please, big engine, cried all the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down and we can't get all of these toys and food to the little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. See, they're all asking him, please, please help us. But the big strong engine bellowed, I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you. And the freight engine just pulled into the roundhouse. See the freight engine? Well, he wasn't very nice either, was he? The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. Cheer up, cried the little toy clown. The freight engine isn't the only one in the world. Here comes another one. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little, perhaps he can help us. So the little toy clown waved his flag. See, here comes another one. Let's see when he waved his flag if he stops. And he stopped. Please, kind engine, cried all the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the rusty old engine sighed. I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. I cannot. Here's the tired engine and all of the animals and the toys saying, please help. and off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging, "I cannot, I cannot, I cannot." Then indeed the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, "Wait, here's another engine. This one's a little blue engine. It's very little, but maybe she will help us." The very little engine came chug, chug, chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. Here comes the happy little blue engine, and she's going to stop. Do you think that she's going to help them? "What is the matter, my friend?" she asked kindly. "Oh, little blue engine," cried the dolls and the toys, "will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the little boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us." See, they're all coming and asking her to please help them. Do you think she's going to help them? She's so little. "I'm not very big," said the little blue engine. "They use me only for switching trains in the yard. I have never been over the mountain." "But we must get over the mountain before the children awake," said all the dolls and the toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes, and she thought of the little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food to eat. See the little blue engine? And here's the other side of the mountain where it's still dark and everybody's asleep. Then she said, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." And she hitched herself up to the little train. She tugged and she pulled and she pulled and she tugged. And slowly, slowly, slowly they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and the toy animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug went the little blue engine. "Now let's see if we can help the little blue engine. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." See that little blue engine working hard? And they're going up the mountain. And we're still going to help them. "I think I can, I think I can, I think that I can, I think I can." And up, up, up. Faster and faster and faster the little engine climbed, until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley, they could see the city. "Hooray, hooray," cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. "The little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, little blue engine." See, they're going up the mountain, up the mountain. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say, as she puffed steadily, "Down the mountain. Let's help her go down the mountain. I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, and I did it." See the little blue engine? Got the train down the mountain. So all the boys and girls could have some good food and lots of toys to play with. When you go home today and your mother or your father or somebody in your house says, "Will you go clean up your toys?" Or "Would you come in here and help me get dinner?" Or "Would you go up to your bedroom and make your bed?" Instead of saying, "No, I'll do it later," say, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can," and you'll find out that you can do it. Maybe there'll even be something you can do special for your teachers today. Have a really good day, boys and girls, and Mrs. Deitz will see you next week. Goodbye.